What's up, guys? Happy Tuesday. It's Team Live Your Purpose Tuesday with your life purpose cheerleader, your wannabe singer. No, I just like to be silly. So what's up, guys? Welcome to Life Purpose Cheerleader TV. I am on Facebook and Insta. At the same time, I'm committed as we move into the new year. One of my declarations and intentions, because I don't believe in resolutions, is to be more effective and efficient with my time and to give my love and light out to all my posse, to all my cheer squad, to the Team Live Your Purpose squad tribe on every platform. So you guys know I'm a live streaming queen machine. That's one of the things I love. It's my zone of genius. It's my jam. Might have a little bit to do with the fact that I was a TV host for 10 years of my life and on reality TV, and as a little girl went around the neighborhood and interviewed people on Cousins TV. True story. And in high school. So I love to yell at my screen for a living, and I'm passionate and I'm spicy and I'm energetic. And so my commitment is to stop giving all my inspiration in cheerleading and pep rally to just my Perry family. And now I'm committed to my Insta family and my Facebook Live family. So wherever you're at on the live streaming world, you get a piece of this. No, just kidding. What's up, Gosha? There's one of my students, former boot campers, former client over there. We got all the tribe. All right, so let's get busy. So you guys know that I'm a firm believer in live streaming from authenticity and vulnerability. And so I'm about to get real right now. And every time I'm about to get real, I get this feeling in my heart, my stomach, and it freaking scares me. But guess what? Feel the fear and do it anyway is not just a nice mug, t-shirt, or meme. I own that shit. I embody that shit. That's who I be. So let's talk about it. So a few years back, when I was just starting my coaching business, I was in severe financial scarcity. I had blown through 20 grand in savings, working for a friend of mine who will remain nameless for a long period of time with the promise of whatever. And that's when I wasn't really owning my worth. And I was damn good at the job. I worked 60 hours a week at times. And let's just say I started to go into debt. And I started putting things like groceries on my credit card. I didn't love myself enough to own my worth. And I started to go into debt by working for someone who wasn't paying me what I was worth. And it's not cheap to live in Los Angeles. Let's just say that. So Christmas came around. Okay, true story. Christmas came around. Put a 1 in the comment box if Christmas comes around and you're like, shit. Christmas comes around, you're like, oh man, I've got a big family, I've got friends, I've got employees, I've got, put a 1 or if you know someone. Put a 1 if someone or you know is like, oh God, it's Christmas time. Put a 1 in the comment box if you're the type of person that knows, you're the type of person that feels like if someone gives you a gift, you have to give them a gift back, right? Put a 1 in the comment box if you feel like you have to give your kids a good Christmas. And a good Christmas constitute how many presents are under the tree. That you don't want your kids to show up at school without any new shoes, new clothes, new toys. You don't want them to feel like they're less than. And so I've been preaching, posting, talking about this, and my friend Zach Pucktail just posted a really awesome quote from my soul brother from another mother, Jim Carrey, about the manipulation. And I know this is something that Alexi's really passionate about, and it's been very alive in my space because I truly believe that in America, we have gotten the societal programming to stimulate the economy over Christmas and prove your husband's worth to him, get him the right, whatever, and make sure your kids know they matter and everyone knows you matter and that your self-worth is dependent on how many Christmas presents are under the tree. Put a 1 in the comment box if that fires you guys up, or if you guys are like, oh my gosh, I never thought of that, right? This commercialism. Right? And I believe we are stepping into a time-space reality of unity and love and realizing all of that is just stuff. And I actually have a lot of friends, myself included, we're getting rid of a lot. I have friends that actually almost downsized. Lexi and Preston almost got rid of everything. And so I'm here to let you guys know that we have a few human needs, which is air, water, food, and shelter. And I've been fortunate enough to travel around the world to third world places that they don't even have those basic necessities, and they're still some of the happiest people in the world. And many of you donated to Africa and went with Epic. And if you guys ever want a life-changing opportunity to give back and to actually become humble in being an American and realizing how abundant you truly are, go to epicthemovement.org and sign up for an upcoming fellowship. But where I'm going here is I posted a meme about the gift you are is presence. And to go to the topic of the scope, because I went on a little sidetrack there, is that my ego had me going into debt. I literally put, I think, $500 worth of gifts for my family that I rarely talk to, some of them, $500 on credit card debt, just so I could give them something, so I could prove that, I wasn't broke, or that I was enough, or that I cared about them. And now sitting here, it makes me want to kind of cry a little bit. Like, why couldn't I have just been humble enough to write them a beautiful card, or, send them a beautiful letter, or call them on the phone and just acknowledge them and feel like there was something wrong with me if I didn't come with a gift, that I was selfish, or that I was, ungrateful. And if you can't show your family that you're grateful for them the other 11 months out of the year, then what's the point? A stupid sweater, a stupid thing that's going to collect dust that you're like, oh, I got to get my so-and-so something. Let me go find them a $15, $20 gift that they're probably not going to use anyway, that's going to end up in landfills. Actually talked about it on The Grinch. The movie The Grinch. Jim Carrey's talking about how I see all you guys as dump. All the presents you all get each other in Whoville are dumped in the freaking dump. So it's like, what are we doing? And so I'm inviting you guys to realize, don't do what I did. Don't go into debt just because your ego wants to not show up to your family's house empty-handed. Be like, honestly, I'm choosing not to participate in presents this year, and I would appreciate if whatever you're going to get from me, you donate it to a charity, or whatever you do give me, I'm going to go donate it to a charity because I'm really not into that. Or don't feel like you need to do it in excess. Get someone something that actually means something to you. Don't just buy it because you feel guilty, right? I got my family candles, non-toxic candles that were intention candles, and I blessed and prayed on each one of the candles. And my friend Sin and Ira created Lucent Candle Studio, and I picked out a perfect candle for a perfect intention for them, so they can use in their meditation, so their house could smell great, so it wouldn't hurt them. And it felt good to me, right? It was an opportunity for me to express love, but it wasn't from a space that it was before, which was I have to, or I need to, or I'm obligated to. And so I invite you guys to realize that you are the biggest gift. And I'm sure some of you guys the outpouring of love from my post about my dad was so beautiful, but I want to let you guys know, I invite you this holiday season, if you are going to spend time with your family, and whether or not you really get along with them or not, whether or not they're your favorite people, be present. Look at them in the eyes. Ask them about their lives. Ask them about what they're up to. Ask them how you can support them in the future. Don't just get on your phone and scroll through Facebook and not be present with your family. Help them cook, help them clean. Talk to your grandparents about their childhood. Talk to your parents about their childhood. Learn about your family. Be present, because the gift is you. Because one day, all they're going to want for Christmas is you. And Sandra asked me what I wanted for Christmas the other day. I said I do want a big selfie light, because obviously I am doing a lot more live streaming. I said that's what I wanted for my birthday. But I started thinking about it, and I really just would love one more day with my dad. So, and just because I'm feeling emotion, you guys don't need to be like, I'm so sorry. Listen, me and my dad are cool. He's here now. Every time I talk about him, he shows up. And I believe he's in the non-physical form with me, but some days I just wish I could hug him and play angel cards with him and talk about conspiracy theories with him. But what I'm telling you is, one day, all you're going to want for Christmas is that person that's not there. And one day, someone's only going to want from you. And when you die, no one's going to stand up at your funeral and say, oh my God, she got me the best freaking X for Christmas in 2018. Right? So don't feed into the bullshit. And if you're having to put people's credit stuff on your credit cards, guys, and you don't have the money, don't do it. Don't do it. You're not proving anything to anybody. right? Your gift is your presence. And if they don't like it, they got it all backwards. And I know you guys saw my scope. Like, I was fired up when a Wonder Woman costume talking about this woman who said she couldn't pay for coaching and take my boot camp because she wanted to get freaking TVs for every kid in her room, in the house. I got to give my kids a good Christmas. That's bullshit. Give your kids a good life. Give your kids the gift of having parents that own their worth and they're living their dreams. If you guys are finding value, please share this out. Give your kids the gift of seeing their parents with their souls on fire, present, looking at them, committed, making a difference, giving back, volunteering. And if you're a mom out there that's struggling, do not put your kids' presents on credit cards. I invite you to say, you know what, this year we're going to go to Children's Hospital. This year we're going to go feed the homeless. The money mommy was going to spend this year, she's actually going to hire a life coach because I don't want to have the struggle that I have because I'm teaching you guys about scarcity and lack. You don't think your kids can see? You don't think your kids can see if your marriage is failing? You don't think your kids can see if you're unhappy? They're going to mirror who you are and who you're being and the choices you make, not what you tell them to do and not the vibration of like you put on a show. Kids are so smart. So I just want to be the loving nudge, loving reminder. Thank you, Steph Kwong, for tagging me in Zach's scope or post, and thank you for you guys that have sent love and light out. I just want this to be the loving reminder that tomorrow's not guaranteed, and there's a lot of people right now that are praying for what you have, which is a family. I know my man's been up against it about his family, missing his mom. So many people are suffering in the month of December, and I was sharing this with the girls at the Conscious Boot Camp in New Zealand that I'm a support coach in, and also my students in my 6-week boot camp right now and in Lightworker Academy, that the month of December, my coaches even shared with me that is a very raw time, and everybody's inadequacies are on the surface. They're reminding of, I don't have enough money, and the TV and billboards are telling them that they need to buy the perfect gift and they need to spend all the money they have to make their kids have a good Christmas. And there's like all this pressure on you guys for them to basically take money from you. And a lot of inadequacies here are coming up. People are like, it's supposed to be the most wonderful time of the year, right? And people don't feel it. And other people around them aren't feeling it. And so if you're really checking in with yourself and you're not feeling, I think it is the most wonderful time of the year because I get an excuse to go kick it with my aunt and uncle. I get an excuse to love all my family. I get an excuse to wake up next to Sandro. I love Christmas songs. Christmas reminds me of my grandma. I get to decorate the house. I get to diffuse holiday joy. I get to wear ears. I should have worn my ears. There's downstairs and Christmas hats. I like that stuff. I like painting my nails, Christmas colors. I enjoy Christmas, but it's not for the presents because Christmas was a fun time for me because my grandma made it fun and we got to eat junk and like all that stuff. So I'm just letting you guys know it's okay to like Christmas, but it's not okay for you to be going to debt because you feel the pressure. If you can't afford to buy a gift for your family, be humble enough to say, you know what? I don't have it this year. And I think you're amazing and I'm grateful for you. But just because someone buys you something, don't feel like you need to run out and buy them something. It's silly, guys. That's not the point. So allow the presence to be your presence. To be fully present with someone, to give them the best hug you've ever given them, to give them acknowledgement and tell them how the gift they are to you. You know, acknowledgement goes a really long way. And people will remember how you made them feel, not what you bought for them. Okay, so a gift is not gonna mull over if you're a jerk to them for most of the year. You can't even have a conversation with them or you can't even look at them in the eyes. A gift's not gonna cover that up. And so just be compassionate. A lot of people's stuff is on the surface. They're missing family members. They're not happy with their life. Their inadequacies are on there. They're raw. So be compassionate, be kind. And remember that, you know, Christmas isn't always, there were years when I lived in LA before meeting Sandro that I felt so lost during Christmas. And I wasn't making the money I wanted. I partied a lot. I would walk at the Grove. I remember crying in the Grove one year for Christmas because the Grove here in Los Angeles is beautiful. And I just remember wishing I had a family to share that with. I remember wishing I had a boyfriend to share that with. And I literally was the girl in the mall crying. And there's a lot of people who feel really sad and really lost, and I have compassion for you. And I'm here for you, and it doesn't always have to be that way if you do something about it. So if you guys are looking for a coach, reach out to me. I only have one spot left on my roster for the first 6 months of the new year. I'm doing less one-on-ones. I'm doing more support coaching. I'm supporting in the Stretch 22 with my boy Preston Smiles. I'm supporting my girl Emily Gallagher with the Conscious Boss Babes in New Zealand. I've got my own boot camps and Lightworker Academy. So, you know, if you are looking for a coach, get at me. If you're looking for maybe doing an experience like a 6-week boot camp virtually, I would love to have you apply for the next boot camp. I'm doing a live streaming boot camp coming up in January 15th to get you to break through your fears of the crazy live stream. And P.S., I've built an entire 6-figure business, travel around the world from Livestream. Livestream funded my Africa trip. I didn't spend $1 of my own money. Livestream, my ability to be vulnerable and raw, though. It's not just getting on and pushing live and going blah, blah, blah. It's learning how to be yourself. And that's what I teach you guys in the boot camp. Yes, I teach you about the, you know, all of that, but really breaking through your fear of being honest, being you, owning your worth, being vulnerable. Right? How to create content, how to release the need to care, what people think, what they're going to say. There was a time when I was on TV, I wouldn't even let my producers, and for any of you producers that are there when I was on Beverly Hills Nannies, I wouldn't even let them come to my house without my hair blown out and my makeup done. I would literally stay up, true story, I would stay up until like 3 or 4 in the morning cleaning my house with a fine tooth comb because I was so scared people were going to judge me. Oh, I love you. Yeah, please share this out, Chris. So like I'm letting you guys know I've come a long way since the days of perfection, take it again on reality TV, and listening to my producers forced me to ask A-list celebrities about Britney Spears when I was out of vibrational integrity. Like I had to be perfect and it was all bullshit, right? And for a long time I chased my ego dream, which was to be seen and enough and to be acknowledged by being famous. What better way than to chase fame by being an entertainment news host? And then it just started to feel like shit. And I was out of vibrational alignment. I'm like, this doesn't feel good. I want to be making a difference in the world, not talking bad about Justin Bieber and Miley Cyrus. So I'm letting you guys know getting vulnerable in real life takes practice, and getting vulnerable on live stream takes practice. So if you want to go on the journey with me, get over to Life Purpose Cheerleader, which is my page over there. Life Purpose Cheerleader, right in the messenger. My little bot will talk to you. If you guys want to learn how to do that and engage with your people, so you can have support, get at me. I can introduce you to my girl Marnie Melrose who can help you with that. But get over there and I'll send you the 5 questions so you guys can apply to be in the live streaming boot camp. It's going to be 4 weeks every Saturday morning. And I'm going to teach you guys how I created a business with 0 marketing dollars, and how when I started spending money on marketing, it was a waste of money. ClickFunnels did not work for me. Getting a fancy video and fancy editor and Facebook ads did not work for me. Spending thousands of dollars on a ClickFunnel coach and paying an assistant to learn ClickFunnels didn't work for me. What worked for me is me and being me, and it can work for you guys too. So that's why I created the live streaming boot camp. I'm going to teach you guys how I went from 700 followers on Periscope to literally 10,000 overnight. I'm going to reveal all my secret sauce because the world needs you. It needs you vulnerable. It needs you authentic. It needs you raw. It needs you, all of you. It needs your passion. It needs your sweetness. It needs your truth. So whether you're a coach, whether you're a network marketer, if you guys are not on live stream, you're going to miss the boat. Or whether you're a nonprofit owner, or whether you're a teacher, or whether you knit. There's actually a woman that has a show on Facebook. It's a knitting show. So like whatever you're up to, cooking, knitting, I don't care, whatever your passion is, we need you to share that out and attract other people who have that same hobby. Because we need you guys to tribe up. Because when you tribe up, you will have joy. And when you'll have joy, you raise the vibration of the consciousness of the planet, and joy and love heals it all. So if you guys aren't doing what you love on the daily, you got to stop doing everything you don't love, and you got to start doing what you love. Because the world needs your love, your light, your joy, your passion to heal this bad boy. Because the world's waking up. And I'm stoked to be living in 2018. My life has never been better. I love my life. I love my clients. I love my students. I love my programs. Like I created a program called Lightworker Academy where I can like talk about the moon and crystals and energy and human design and soul contracts. And, you know, I get to like be myself in a safe space. And like I'm getting paid to teach people how to rewire their brains to love themselves, to give them permission to live their passions. Like, I literally was crying last night telling my friend Spencer at my friend Brian's movie screening that like I wake up every day and I'm changing the world. My students are winning. Amanda, I mean, you're killing it. Jesse, you're killing it. Like Gosha freaking manifested her freaking husband after taking my boot camp and being in my mastermind. So I'm letting you guys know, like, you have a gift, you have a talent, and maybe it's not being a coach. Maybe it's knitting. Maybe it's cookies. Maybe it's essential oils. I don't care what it is, but the world needs to see it, and the best way for them to see it is live stream. So let me help you break through your fears of what to do, what to say, what people think, and get clear on your messaging and to give you a safe space to practice it. So January 15th, I hope you're going to be there. Thank you for sharing this out. You, network marketers, tag all of your downline, tag your upline, and take it together, okay? I can't guarantee I'm going to do another live one. It'll probably be a packaged program because I got bigger fish to fry, and me and my coach are going to be doing stuff like my word of the year is collaboration, and it's already happening. So I love you guys. You matter. You're worthy. Your purpose matters. Please don't go into debt over your ego telling you that you're bad or wrong or you're not enough if you don't buy people things. Don't feed into the societal programming of Christmas, and spend your money on what matters. You getting the tools you need to live your purpose, to break through the fear, okay? It's all possible. And if you want a really passionate live stream, go over to Life Purpose Cheerleader. I just went on one over there about no time and no money is bullshit excuse, and you're either committed to your excuses or you're committed to what you want. So if you guys want to talk about that, get over to Life Purpose Cheerleader page on Facebook, okay? I love you, Instagram. I love you, Facebook Live. You matter, you're worthy, your purpose matters. Thank you for listening. Thank you for sharing space with me. Thank you for working on yourself, because there's nothing more important. The world needs you, all right? And every day that you are not waking up with your soul on fire and giving your gifts to the world and radiating joy, you're giving a big F you to the planet. And we need you now. All hands on deck. If I can get paid to change the world and do what I love, so can you. I love you guys. Give the gift that is you. Presents. Presents. Less presents. More presents. Less presents. More presents. Less presents. More presents. I got that from Preston always says that, Alexi. Less presents, more presents. I love you. Bye, guys. Let's get busy.